All right, so I finally have this notebook. Most people aren't really gonna know what this is right off the bat, and right off the bat, I don't blame you. Originally, when I saw this thing, I just thought it was a notebook with a sticker on it, and I feel so dumb now for not buying this a long, long time ago. Back when I used to see these all the time, and so what this is a fan-made, um, not manga, art, no, not even art book, a fan made anime cover, if you'd want to say that. Um, Dojinji, I believe, is what you would properly say it. But I know most people, when they hear that, they think it's something else, something a bit more lewd. But totally not in this case. This is basically kind of like, quotation marks, the season 2 to PSG. And I will be using the abbreviation PSG because I don't want to say the whole thing, just to save time. But anyways, so of course season 1 happened and it ended, and there was a bunch of questions, and so the actual creators, a couple of people that worked on the show made this. So this is in that weird space of it's fan made, but it's made by the same company or the same people, the same group. So this is the kind of bridging season 2 thing. Spoiler alert right now, into what happened after Panty got cut up. So unfortunately, I'm not going to show the whole book. If you want to see the whole book, there's plenty of dumps online that I've seen. I'm just stupid and want to spend money, and I really wanted to have the book. And let me just say right off the bat, the book is amazing for it to, be quote unquote fan made. It's like this nice matte finish. It feels freaking incredible, and the paper, everything on it. I got a really good copy. I think this one's brand new, even possibly. Don't quote me on that though. Very expensive book, but if you love the show, it's kind of hard to say buy it, but I'm really happy with it. So I gotta kind of look at it on the side. But if you want to try to find the book, you can try to find it by Cemetery Hills. Or you can use it in Honor to All the Geeks Around the World. I've seen it by both titles, in English and in Japanese, and it's actually called Geek Boy Homecoming. So that's like the full title of this freaking book. Again, annoying to find this book because it is in English, but sometimes they write it in Japanese, and so for the opener, of course, it's in Japanese. It kind of sucks that this whole side is like this. It is always in this pinkish, whatever color this is, just with text on it. If it would have had full, art on both sides, that would have been crazy. But you can see Dayton City, where the girls lived at, and O10 City. He's going Geek Boys and looking for all the pieces to finish his jigsaw puzzle, of course. And so again, huge spoilers and stuff for what's going on. And so of course Geek Boy is trying to put her together, and I'm sorry I can't show everything, just because of the nature of everything. Can't show that. That one's kind of okay, but that one we can skip to this one. So there's more fighting, more crazy stuff going on. The art is beautiful. The printing on this is freaking amazing. Again, sorry I can't show everything, just to save time, and then also to prevent me from accidentally showing stuff I'm not supposed to, because of the show, what they, all that. I thought this was super cute. He's trying to put her back together like a jigsaw puzzle, but he keeps getting her wrong and keeps mismatching her, and she ends up looking like other people. Ooh, that was bad. I didn't know the sound of that. Yeah, can't show that. Yeah, can't show that. So anyways, he finally puts her together because Corset's still alive, and he transforms her, and I mean, that just looks amazing. The art on this, the detail, sure, it's not super detailed, but of course, they get their angel form, they go crazy with that animation. So she transforms, and here is what's very interesting is, they're fighting Corset because they're still alive, and she just freaking blasts them. And if you notice up on top above the blast, there's a huge hole that's created from this blast that she does. And interestingly enough, they notice that someone falls through it, And if you know another show that I really do like, Space Patrol Luluco, you automatically already know who this is. And it's sad because she likes him more than Geek Boy, even though they look almost the same, just their hair is different or whatever. And so that's kind of it. Unfortunately, this book is really small, so it's kind of hard to even recommend someone to buy this book. I do have a huge group of friends, and they're super excited about this book, so I'm gonna let them borrow it so they can, dig through it and look through everything and enjoy the art, and enjoy the book itself. Of course, I'm telling them to be very careful with this book because it's very expensive, um, stupidly expensive right now, and so I'm okay with them looking through it. Just be careful. But anyways, so now this is where it kind of gets twisty, curvy, and interesting again, because here we have Cemetery Hills, which I don't think that's where I don't remember. I don't think that's where the girl lived. I think it's somewhere else. But we could see Garter Belt. He's up to something, and we could see that, of course, he's talking to Stalking, and we could see the Demon Sisters back there. So this really opens up a huge thing to trying to figure out what the heck is really going on, because of course there's another art book that I don't have, unfortunately, and in the other art book there's a picture of an either art book or a movie, I don't remember, but there's another piece of art that I've seen that is official, and that other art um, proves that the stalking we saw at the end of season 1 or whatever in fact was a demon and not her. So she's still in heaven. So that completely changes everything and completely um, makes me rethink what the heck happened at the end of the season. And of course, they helped out in defeating the other demon or whatever, the demon sisters. And unfortunately, that's where this book ends, because now it just goes concept art, and I could have sworn there was or was that the other page? Oh no. Okay, so yeah, no, that's back there, and then further down this way is just the more art, and then the thank you and everything else. So that's it for this book. So again, this book is extremely short, uh, very very short. These are meant to be cheap, and you're supposed to go to the Japanese conventions, and they sell these for $5, $10, stuff like that. This might have been a bit more expensive because of how well it's printed and how nice this freaking thing is, and it's made by the actual people that made the show. And this is like the unofficial season 2 bridge arc thing. But again, if you've watched Space Patrol Luluco, you understand a little bit more. And if you watch the show, you understand a bit more of kind of what the heck is going on. And it just really helps to kind of bridge and bring everything together. But then also irritate you because there is still no season 2. But anyways, I love this thing. I think it's freaking amazing. I really, yes, it's expensive, but my friends are gonna, I think I already have like about 3 or 4 friends that are gonna go through this and check it out and kind of be amazed because I saw this a long time ago. And I was telling them about this book and they didn't know that it existed. They didn't know what it was. And I keep telling them, I'm like, just collecting the figures or just collecting like keychains and stuff for anime, like that's really cool. But like there's so much more depth and so much more stuff that can add to it. And that's what I tell them, like, don't just collect one thing. If you can collect a whole bunch of things for whatever anime, I think it's cooler. I mean, sure, if you just like collecting figures, that's great. But like stuff like this, like you got to get really deep in there and you got to know what's what. And like I said, I used to see this book all the time when I was an early collector. And I feel so dumb for never buying it or never getting into the books or the art books. And now I'm like trying to go back and get all these art books and CDs and all this super limited convention Japan only stuff, because now I know what it is, and now I am like, oh man, I missed out. Like, I wish I would have bought this book days ago. I thought it was just a notebook, just a regular notebook with stickers on it or something. But no, it's so much more than that, and like I'm kind of like kicking myself every now and then because I'm like, dang, if I would have known so much more when I started collecting, I could have had this or that or you know crazier stuff or whatever. That's like super into whatever show I like at the time. But I still love, PSG so much. So I picked up this book and I don't feel too bad because I'm letting my other friends borrow it and, just telling them just to be careful with my book, um, so they can go through it and be amazed, like when I was when I first found out about this book, and me going through it. Like every single time I go through this book, I'm just like, oh man, this is so good. Just to have something, some new information from this show, and some new, just to know some new stuff, because you know there's always interviews and stuff, and they're like, yeah, we have like 5 seasons worth of material or 10 seasons worth of material, but to finally have something that's semi-official, to me, it's just great and amazing, and like just re-sparks my interest in the show, and makes me happy that I have the figures and all that stuff. So again, like I've been saying, don't let, just figure collecting, or only if one type of figure collecting, be your one thing. If you can, I mean, if you can get like books and like art books and whatever little things for whatever anime, as long as it's within your budget, of course. I do save up a lot sometimes just to get one little thing, but by the time I finally get it, I feel like I accomplished something. So I'm not saying just go out and buy super expensive figures, but save up like $5 here, $10 here, $20 here, whenever you can. That's what I do, and I'm able to get really cool, really neat stuff that I really do like. I'm so happy I finally have this stupid book. And I'm happy to see my friends' reactions when I take it over to their house so they can flip through it and be amazed by new content, or whatever. So sorry this video has gone on for far too long, but yeah, this book is just so perfect right now. Really happy I got this book. So yeah, sorry if this video dragged on for a bit long, but if you ever try to hunt down this book, good luck. I hope you can get it for cheap. It's very expensive, yes. It's starting to get harder and harder to find. Again, good luck to finding it. If you can get it for a cheap price, even better. So that way you can go buy more figures, I guess. If not, if you got a friend that has it just sitting there, take a look at, ask if they'd let you look through the book or something. Because I got a whole bunch of anime stuff at my house, and like if people come over, they want to look at something in the case or look at something, a book or whatever, I always pull it out. I really don't care. And I was like, so if it's not open, of course, because I have a couple things that are do not open type deal. But if it's open, I don't care. We can look through it. That's the whole point of it, so we can enjoy whatever show or enjoy something and talk about it and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm gonna cut myself right there. So that's all I got for today. So thanks for watching.